Okay guys, so we are live now and we will start our session here. So let's start with our weekly analysis and weekly chart. Let me just firstly make it full screen. Okay, let's start. Okay. First of all, in weekly time frame, we were bullish from this low again, and we are expecting a new ATH which is looking very close now, and you can clearly see this is a very small space remaining right now to reach ATH again, and we have this high as a resistance right. So first of all, in weekly time frame, price is still bullish. It is making higher highs again, and as you can see, this price is holding this trend line, and every week we have a higher low. See, this candle is not breaking the previous week low and making a new higher low. Now let's see this in daily time frame. In daily time frame, again it is a bullish structure. After this breakout structure, we were bullish for ATH from this zone here, and as you can see, this price has sweep liquidity, again reclaim, and this market structure shift, and our next buying zone was this one here. So now price is going according to our structure, and our next breakout structure will be above this high. Once a candle close above and retrace, there will be a new buying opportunity, and it will be near about this FVG here, or this order block, the recently created order block here. We will discuss it in smaller time frame. Before that, we can clearly see this market structure is extremely bullish. This is our market structure shift, and soon we will see a new breakout structure here. So everyone was bearish here, and we were talking about new ATH. The price is going accordingly the same direction as we were expecting. Now let's see this in 4-hour time frame. In 4-hour time frame, we have this was the breakout structure, and this is our change of character in 4-hour time frame. So after this change of character, price retrace 60% here from this low to this high, and now moving outside. So this is a bullish sign, and we can clearly see that price break above and retrace, it will be a buying opportunity for next ATH. And as you guys can clearly see that price have not tested this bottom zone, so I can expect once price create a new ATH, there will be again a massive drop and test of this bottom area soon. Okay guys, so just try to wind up your longs over here. I have already closed my long near about this one. Now I'm adding more on retracement. This is a static resistance, and I'm expecting price to drop a little bit. If price drop from here, then there will be a buying opportunity near this area, and another one is this one bottom. Okay, so this two zone will be important for again pump, and then we have this one too. So first of all, we will watch for some retracement from this zone here. This is a resistance zone. If price don't retrace there and give us a breakout structure to the upside again, I will be adding short on fake out. Else if I get a clear breakout, then I will be adding long for this ATH. Now let's see if we have any structural areas pending for the test. This was the area. If I just pull it out over here, you can see this. This was a resistance, again resistance. This was converted into support. That's why this was a very strong support, and from where we get this massive move. Now we have this area. Near here. Okay, so this area is also good for support. Now if price tests this area around 4192 to 4186, it will bounce again, and your target will be firstly this high, which will be our new breakout structure around 3245. Then we will see it for new ATH. Okay, so this is my expectation. I will be watching for buy in 4 hour in this areas, this 2 area. Now let's see this one in 1 hour time frame. If 1 hour time frame is extremely bullish, guys, there is no sign of retracement. As you can see, this is breakout structure. This is again the breakout structure. We don't have any 2 candle close below. Again a new breakout structure. Same thing, we have a new breakout structure, and then again this is a liquidity hunt, no 2 candle close below. New breakout structure. Same thing, we have this one, and the final breakout structure in 1 hour time frame is this one. So according to 1 hour time frame, price can bounce from this zone, but this is very good resistance, so I'm expecting price to create a liquidity like this one, sweep low, test the previous area and pump. If I get a sweep, this will be a nice entry from this area, and target will be this high, near about 4192, 95 will be the trigger point from here. Let me just mark this point. Okay, this is good. Okay, nice. From here we will see a new pump, and it will create a price swing high near about 4300. As we are having a channel formation here, so price can test the top trend line, and it can reject for this bottom trend line again. It will be clear in 4 hour time frame. Okay, so let me just mark it out. In 4 hour time frame we are having this upper trend line near about 4300. Okay, so this will be a good target, and we have this supply still at near about 4300. So this will be the target, 4314. So buying areas are now clear. It will be around 4193 to 4187, and if we don't get this area and price try to bounce from here around 4220 to 4226, then we will be entering in long early for the target of recently created high around 4230 7 to 40, 245. Then on the breakout, we will see this high. According to 4 hour, this will be our new breakout structure. So let me just clear this all. It will be a very clean chart once we have this. Okay. So we have this change of character. After that, this will be our new breakout structure. So after the breakout structure, what happens? Market tests the recently created support, which will be this one. After testing this, price will again go up, and if this area get break, then price will drop to test the bottommost zone if it is pending for the test. So this will be the bottommost zone which is pending for the test, and it will be in 1 hour time frame. This area is still pending for the test. We have inducement near it too. So even if price drop to this area around 4021, it will be still a buy after we have a 4 hour breakout structure. Before that, price should not drop. Okay, so first price will give us a new breakout structure here, then it will drop again, and it will possibly go like this, or if price drop massively to this zone, this will be again a buying opportunity. So this will be a golden opportunity again to buy gold from lower zones for next ATH. Now let's see the more smaller time frame. This is a pre-calculation that we are watching it after the breakout structure. Okay, now let's see 1 hour again. If we have this area here, suppose we don't test this area again, then what will we do? We will wait for a liquidity hunt and test of this area around 4220, then it will pump and target will be this 4245. Don't expect more than it right now, because price can drop from here after taking liquidity or having a breakout structure. So we will wait for it. This area will be for buy. If price shows some strength over here, it will be a buy sign. Else wait for a liquidity grab below this and a structural area test near about our 4 hour structure. This one around 4193 to 4200. This zone is also good, which is aligned with our 1 hour structural area. It is already been tested and price is moving. So price can hold this area upper zone again for more upside. This is the rare case where price come for liquidity, just like this one. This was very unexpected move. I was expecting a test and move, but exchanges and brokers don't give me an entry over here. So this was a very bad for me. Price goes according to my structure, but I don't have any entry over here. Now I'm expecting this, and 15-minute time frame, the same area. This is the same area here we are having. Firstly drop and then again pump. We have this breakout structure. So first, this area is very important, guys. Remember this. This is the nearest zone from 4225 to 4220, and if this break, then next target will be this 4211 to 4207. And this area can be sweep because it is having a liquidity below, and 4 hour structure is still pending for the test in 4 hour time frame. So this is good. If I get this entries, I will be watching for the long entry and targeting 4245. So that's it. If you have any question, you can ask me. I am coming for your chat. हेलो एवरीवन, हेलो. प्लीज़ हिंदी में बोलो, भाई हिंदी में नहीं बोल सकता रहने दो. There is a huge liquidity pull around 3990. Want it go there for all of it? It will go there, but it will take time too. કેમ છો ભાઈ? મજામાં ભાઈ. Is there any chance again 4200? Yes, there is a chance. Price can test it, and again we have a new entry for 4250. This is good zone for buy. Any other questions? Why our charts are different? Because you were watching maybe a Honda chart or forex.com chart. I am watching FXCM chart. See this. Maybe you are watching Honda chart. Yes, here it is, 4215. Or in forex.com, it is around 4218. So according to these charts, 1 hour structural area has already been tested. That's why I'm waiting for this 4 hour structural area. It is still pending on all the brokers. See this? Or in Paperstone, it is still pending. 1 hour is also pending, and this is 4 hour is also pending. Here, see this? Charts are different because there was some glitch, and our CME server was closed. That's why they don't have any precious and accurate price right now. All the brokers are using different sources for this price, so that's why they are having a different price right now. IC market still different, mostly near about 4219 and 4220. So we can expect price to test near about this areas, guys. So wait for this area, 4200 to 4195. This will be much better entry. This can be act as a liquidity. This price is still filled by other brokers, but pending in this FXCM chart. Is gold going for new ATH? Yes, gold is going for new ATH, and we are already in from this areas. My old members know that we are bullish from this zones. I was talking about no matter how hard it's drop, price will always rise until it's break its structure. Until it changes character in daily time frame, you can't expect gold to create a new low. Which chart can we follow? You can follow any chart. All are having the same areas. Wait for this 4 hour structure area, which is 4193, which is still pending in every broker. You can see this, still pending. Still pending over there. Which chart should I follow? Follow every chart. Don't any of the one chart you will follow. You will have the same entry, guys. See this one. This is the breakout structure. This is the breakout structure. 4-hour time frame. If you see this in smaller time frame, you will have manipulated charts. But if you see this in bigger time frame like 4-hour and 1-day time frame, it will have a same value. See this same structural areas and same values. We have area at 4193. We have area at 4193. See this paper stone, same area. IC market, same area 4193. So it doesn't matter what chart you use, just go for structure and price will give you entry. Please also BTC. Okay, let's see BTC. So I was bearish in BTC from this two zone. First zone is already flipped and now we have a new breakout structure here and price have tested a structural area. So if we have this structural change in 4-hour time frame, the next top will be this one around 80,100 and it is 80,600 and second will be this area around 74,508. Wait for this. This is a breakout structure. After that we don't have any retracement, so this is all a retracement, and once it give us our change of character here, price will drop and target will be the recently created low. Then this liquidity area we are waiting for around 7,500 near about. Okay, so in BTC I am still waiting for my buying areas and price can range here and drop according to previous all data. Guys, you should avoid trading near these areas and these zones in this time because it is holiday time. There are low liquidities, prices can fluctuate very volatile. Euro moves as per your expectations. Yes, euro is moving, but it is having a missed entry here. I was expecting it to move from this zone. See this is a good support. It already have tap it and I was expecting it to test near this area. It is a missed entry for me. If it is drop, I will not take a long entry from here. Now I will wait for this area because if the structural area is missed and we have already moved from there, then next time it can be swept and this area is also pending. So if price drop again, I will be watching for long from here again and this will be my target. And if this don't happen, then I will be watching for long on break and retest. This is the mid area zone. See this? This was the breakout structure and we don't have any change of character. Okay? So this will be a good area to wait for. We don't have any two candle close. See this. One candle close above, again close below, above, below, above and below. So this is just a liquidity. How many years of experience you have, sir? How to get this much of knowledge in trading? I was around COVID. I started trading in COVID. in lockdown, maybe around 2020. GBP is still pending for the test. If it is dropped, I will be watching for long from here. AUD is moving very nicely. This is the breakout structure. This will be a new buy zone, and this is the liquidity. Below that we have a structural area. So if it is sweep, it will be still buy. Stop loss will be just below this green zone, and your target will be this high. First this area, and second this one. The change of character. Stocks will again rise. Do you check for SMT or failure of swing between correlation pairs? I don't check it. How is your health now, sir? I'm good. Thank you for asking, brother. Brother, can you check one more chart for Motorola Solutions, MSI? MSI. MSI. What is this? I have never opened this chart. 12 month, it is strongly bullish. This will be buy zone already tested, and it is going upside. If it is drop, then it will be buy from here. If price drop, this will be a buy zone around 300. Target will be this high, around 500. A weekly ABC is running, so it will be around A, B and C one by one. It is already tested, so 1.6. Near about this area is good for buy, around 300. It is bullish. In forex.com chart, gold closed above 4218 and FXCM gold have closed at 4237, sir. Can you say why there is a difference about 20 points? Because they are using different sources for the price. Most of the brokers uses a CME for a price preference, but yesterday CME have its server issue, so their servers were off, and that's why brokers have shifted their price preference to other sources, and that's why they have all have different sources for the price. and that's why they all have different price in gold right now. Okay, it is almost at low at long time for the good investment buying. Buy near about 300. I have already told you guys. This is, if it drops, then buy near about 300, and if it is stop near about 226 to 184, it will be again a good buying opportunity for at least 2x. Gold, where is the next buy zone for the gold? Miss the Friday trade. I also missed the Friday trade because my broker was not giving me entry. And in gold, I'm still watching for 4193 to 4200. This area will be good for buy. This is very good area to buy. We have this support, and if you extend it to right, see this, this full zone will be buy. Yeah, and this zone holds the potential to create a new ADA. See this, we have the test of this ATH 2 times from this zone, so this is good area to buy. After this test, I will be watching for buy. What about silver? Let's see silver. Oh, this was a good entry. So here I was bullish, but I didn't see my entry here. So okay. So next buying zone in silver is this one here. If price drops, you can buy here. Target will be near about 1.618. 57. Okay. 57 will be target after the test of 54. And if you see this, silver have already broke its downtrend, which it was running from here. So it is extremely bullish. Once I get a test, I will be watching for buy. And I'm expecting silver will create a new ATH near about 75 to 80 in near future. If it is drop, I will be still watching for buy. માઇકમાં નોઇઝ આવે છે, મે બી ફિલ્ટર થોડું કામ પર થઈ ગયું ભાઈ. Sir, gold nest retracement area, I have already shared, brother. What do you think what's gonna happen in Asian session? We already have a very messed up Saturday and Friday, so I'm still expecting price will firstly drop towards these areas. around 4195. Price will first give us a drop. We'll have a good volume in December or will be very low. Volume will be always low in year ending because of holidays. Remember this. Volume is always low on this time. If you see this, let me see, where is December? See this area. This is November and December. See this? This is December. A simple range. And this is also December. The single highest candle, which was 4 December 2023. Around $1,240 pips. Again, this is December. Say this, simple a range. If you don't know what is, this is November and this is December. This is December. See this? Price mostly range in December. And if have a liquidity, then it creates candles like this. So how to confirm PY, on which time frame to get confirmation for the trade? Our PYs almost has been respected since so long, but every time seeing your analysis, reading your analysis, at least we don't get confirmation or confidence to enter the trade. Just a simple thing, guys. I do one thing, just enter the trade with invalidation. If you don't have stop loss, you will be in fear to lose your money. If you have your stop loss, you have defined your stop loss like this one, and having a stop loss of 120 pips, and I'm getting a target of this around 500 pips. So why should I fear over there to enter in the trade? I have already decided that if this SL hits, then my $120 will get lost. I have already accepted that my $120 are lost on this trade. Okay, so no matter it hits its target or it hits its stop loss, I don't really care. I just want to play my setup. From here I'm expecting gold to go upside. I will take a trade for upside momentum. And if you wait for confirmation, sometimes you will miss entry, sometimes you will get good entries, but most of the times you will miss it. In my case, I wait for price to create a lower stop loss entry, and that's how I just maximize my risk reward ratio. If you see this, guys, I'm still holding this long. I am still holding this long, and you can see this, how many risk reward ratio is this one. This is 13 RR trade. I am still holding this trade. And there was no confirmation here. This was just a pure luck, what we can say, tap and move. These are lucky entries. Look at this. See this? If your POI is getting tested, then you should be in trade After some pips, you can put your stop loss to the entry and let the price run. Then after you can get this type of trades. When and how to ensure your POI has been tested and must go for the trade. It was good over here yesterday. After testing our POI, price have created a new POI and already bounced from there. Okay, so this was the confirmation that price want to hold this POI for next high, and that's why I told you guys that price will go up from here. This was the sweep. Price created a POI, then again testing it, and it happens every time. Okay, you can clearly see this. It happens every time. Price just sweep, creates a POI, test it and move. Price creates sweep, creates a POI. See this? Test it and move. Price creates sweep, again it creates a POI, test it and move. So don't chase for price, let price come to you and come to a structural area. It will always give you entry. Market leaves no area untested. Okay, just remember this one. Market leaves no area untested. If you miss this area, okay, suppose you miss this area, market moving upside, again you have, if you also miss this area, again market have created a new area, enter here. See, and when market tests a POI, it will always create a new POI near it, from where price is always pumped, like this one. Sir, it would be great if you can add silver also in your Telegram channel, your daily videos. Gold, if you can do a video on gold and silver daily, it will be really great and helpful for many. Okay, I will try it. Sir, do we put stop loss? Yes, we put stop loss. Without stop loss, don't you dare to trade. I don't recommend to trade without stop loss. Will you go on direct entry or confirmation entry on your POI? I always wait for confirmation. If it is having a liquidity near it, then I go for a limit orders. For this zone, I was holding a limit order because it is having a liquidity near it, but price just decided to move from here. And for our POI, you can clearly see this. See this. This was our POI. Okay. So price just sweep, create a POI, test it and move. And people be missing these entries. have stop loss, have your targets. Even if you have this much stop loss, you could get this high targets. And this is a 4-hour trade. You just need practice. Nothing is there so much complicated about market. Monday prediction, sir, where price will go? Price will go for next ATH. First, this trend line around 4300. Price can test it. I'm expecting price to test near this trend line here first. Then if price drops, then I will be watching for rebuy on this bottom trend line. Like this. This will be your December. Okay, any other questions? Nobody is having questions. Sir, you just show a 4-hour old POI test. What can be a new 4-hour POI? We have already seen, guys, that 4-hour POIs creates after a new breakout structure. Once you have a new breakout structure, your POIs are getting updated, and this will be a new POI. It is called point of interest or price of interest. Just two. So can you please explain to me how to do a proper entry on scalping, which candle to watch? For scalping you can use 15-minute time frame. Just go for structure. Watch for 1-hour structure. First, what you are having a pure uptrend, then you should be watching for buy on retracement. Avoid shorts. Okay, many people do this stupid thing that they want to short this move. Don't enter in short. Instead of it, try to enter in long on retracement. Short is not confirmed. You never know that price will go this much high, then it will drop, or this much high, then it will drop. But your areas for the buy are already defined. Okay? So if you have a defined area from where move will happen, then why you are taking this risky shorts? Instead of this short, go for long entry. And first of all, when 15-minute area you are using, use some simple candlestick patterns like morning star or evening star. Here you can see this was a deformed morning star, so it is not valid much. It is a good morning star here. See this, one candle, second candle, third candle closing above. This is a complete morning star. So this middle candle is your entry point, and your target can be the recently created high. First this one and then this one. This is also evening star, but price already have a breakout, so you should be not entering here. As I said, market structure is bullish, so don't you try to short it. Instead of it, try to enter in long on retracement. You have morning star here, so you should be watching for buy on retracement. Okay, same thing. So in uptrend, you can use morning star as your scalping method. See this, if I have any good entry, okay, here it is. See this, this is morning star. Test it, move. This is also morning star, but this is not much effective because we need a closing of this candle above this one, then it will be a stronger one, and higher the bottom wick is, the stronger the morning star. So this is a good morning star. See this, the middle area will test and price will move. So can you explain to me how to do a proper entry? It is already done. For the retest, we have 4193. How do we identify our daily bias? Okay, for the daily bias, you want to just check firstly a daily structure, if it is bullish. Okay, so what is here? Are we near our resistance or are we near our support? So here it is resistance. So what should be our daily base? First of all, structure is bullish, so we will be watching for buy on flip. Okay, because the bottom push is bullish. What is happening in 4-hour time frame? It is bullish, so we are watching for buy. What is happening in 1-hour time frame? It is also bullish, creating a higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So it is still bullish. So every time frame is telling you to go with bullish, then you should be watching for buy. And if time frame is telling you to go with short, then you should be watching for shorts. Bro, how to identify swing and scalp setups? If your setup is according to daily time frame and 4-hour time frame, it is for swing. And if your setups are forming in 1-hour time frame and 30-minute time frame and below that, that are intraday, and 15-minute and 5-minute are for scalp. गोल्ड अपडेट उर्दू, ब्रदर मुझे नहीं आती उर्दू. थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर एक्सप्लेनिंग. ओके, या वेलकम ब्रदर. So any other questions you have? As I said guys, whenever price create a new high, it will leave a new POI before moving upside. Okay, so that in next round it can test it and move. Here price is leaving this POI. So if we get a new breakout structure in weekly time frame, suppose we have this, then this will be your new buying entry near this area. Because the bottom one are already been tested. See this area is already tested again and again, and this is still pending. So price can move from here again if we have a new breakout structure and retest. Same thing, we have this area still pending for the test. In future, if I get price near this area, I will be definitely buying for a recently high, or if I have a structural change like this one, then I will watch for scalp from here, scalp buy for maybe a intraday target around 500 to 600 pips. And if I get a directly drop, like a liquidity sweep again, clearing and drop, then I will be watching for new ATH from here. This is a good area. If you have any order block pending for the test in weekly time frame, daily time frame and 4-hour time frame, there is a high possibility that you will get around 200 to 300 pips from there minimum. See this? थैंक यू सो मच भाई. आपको हिंदी आती है तो हिंदी में समझा देते भाई. सब लोग हिंदी वाले नहीं है यहाँ पे यार, सबको नहीं समझा सकता. अरे हाँ ब्रो, डू यू एक्सपेक्ट रिजेक्शन फ्रॉम 4 to 6-8? आई डोंट एक्सपेक्ट रिजेक्शन फ्रॉम देयर. Thank you very much for today's session. You are welcome. Sometimes market moves from FVG. Yes, market moves from FVG like this one. But there are some limitations for FVG if you know that. See? If I wait for the order block, it moves from FVG or vice versa, what to do? Market have its own preference. First preference will always be a mitigation block, then after FVG, then after order block or after that a liquidity sweep. First preference will be FVG, always will be FVG. Sorry, it will be a mitigation block. Then it will be FVG. आप जब हम सपोर्ट और रेजिस्टेंस देखते हैं तो कितने टाइम पीछे तक देखने चाहिए और कितने मिनट की कैंडल पे एंट्री लेनी चाहिए? जस्ट फॉर 5 to 6 pip with 2 pip as well. It depends on your support and resistance, which time frame you are using. If you are using a daily time frame support, see this, you can't take directly trade from here. You have to wait for a liquidity grab. First grab, second grab, third one, fourth, fifth and sixth. See this, how many tests are there? After that, market is moving. Same thing we are having here. So what will happen over here? Firstly, market will close a one candle above it. Then it will create a one candle below it. Again a small candle. Again a big candle. Once again a small candle which will not break its low. Then it will move. For this kind of support, you have to watch for its closing. And if you are entering at a long position on the support, watch for the nearest order block or something over there which will be there to support that support. Okay, this is the support line and this is the support zone. There is no thing like a support line. There will be always a zone. Price will always react in zone. Instead of one line, you can use a full zone like this. It will cover your stop loss too. And if you want to enter from here, then what will you do? You will just wait for it to test it and have a liquidity grab. This was a resistance, it was converted into support. Then what you have? The liquidity grab. Then your stop loss should be below it, your target will be above it. How was your health, bro? I'm fine, thank you, brother. Can you explain mitigation block? Mitigation block is nothing, just break and retest. This is mitigation block. This is mitigation block. This full area, this full candle is mitigation block. If market is in strong trend, it will always react from mitigation block. Just see this. Okay. Miss. Test. See these areas, sometimes it's miss. क्विक स्कैल्पिंग के लिए कौन से टाइम फ्रेम के सपोर्ट रेजिस्टेंस देखने चाहिए? 1 आवर। एसएल कितने पॉइंट कम होना चाहिए और टारगेट कितने बिक? अरे भाई एसएल वो टारगेट के पीछे मत भागो यार, कितनी बार बताऊं। Just follow structure. It doesn't matter how much pip of SL you are having. If you are having your setups like this and your strategy is telling you to enter in long over here, just enter in long here. It doesn't matter you have 100 pip SL or have a 10 pip SL. Define your risk. How many dollars you want to lose over here in this setups? Is it worth losing $10? Is it worth losing $100? Is it worth losing $1,000? How much dollars your portfolio or your equity is allowing you to lose on a simple single trade? Trading is nothing, just a risk management. Even with a good risk management, a new trader can also be a profitable. And always remember, never ever trade below 1 gem 2 trade or 1 gem 3. This will be a good and profitable strategy for you. If you are having a $10 stop loss, your target should be at least $20 or $30. एक्यूरेट लेवल मार्क कैसे करके है वो और करके दिखाओ। अरे भाई एक्यूरेट लेवल कुछ नहीं होता, जोन्स बनाओ अपने, मार्केट को वहाँ पे आने दो और वहाँ से ट्रेड करो, और कुछ नहीं है। एक्यूरेसी के पीछे अगर रहोगे ना तो फिर मार्केट से बाहर ही रहोगे। जिस बंदे को पता है यहाँ से मार्केट ऊपर जाने वाले है, यहाँ से ही बाय करके बैठ जाएगा। वो इस जोन की वेट नहीं करेगा यहाँ तक कि भाई यहाँ तक आएगी मैं बाय करूँगा, यहाँ से वापस जाने दो। वो यहाँ से बाय करेगा, यहाँ तक का एसएल रख के और ये टीपी लगा के बैठ जाएगा। पहले स्ट्रक्चर सीखो। नेवर गो अगेंस्ट ट्रेंड। इट इज स्टिल रिटेस्ट पेंडिंग। Okay, so we should wind up the session over here. Okay guys, so thank you for joining. We are closing this session over here. See you in the Monday. Till then, keep trading, keep printing. Enjoy your weekend guys. Thank you for joining.